Zoom allows you to create virtual conferences that users can join from Chromebooks, laptops, desktops, and their phones if they have the free Zoom app. To set up a conference in Zoom, visit zoom.us, choose sign in, and sign in with your Google account or create a new one. Choose Host a Meeting to launch a new meeting right now on the spot instead of scheduling one for the future. Select with video on if you plan to use your webcam. If you only want to screen share, you can choose that option too. The first time that you try to launch a Zoom meeting, Zoom will need to install the app on your computer. It will download automatically, usually, and then you can just double-click to run it. Once you have Zoom installed like I do, click Open Zoom to start your conference. When you're prompted, choose Join with Computer Audio. You can always mute yourself later. Here is the Zoom interface from my view, and here's what it looks like when there are other participants in the conference. We'll take the tools along the bottom from left to right. You can mute your microphone or your webcam with these buttons. Use Invite to get the code and link that allows others to join your meeting. The URL or link is how most people are going to join even on their phones, but the meeting code and password provides another way to get in, so you may choose to copy the whole invitation that has the link and the meeting code and password. Then you can post that where your students or participants will be looking for it. I'll copy and paste it onto my website so you can see what information is included in the invite. Manage Participants lets you mute or unmute users, remove them from a conference, and adjust settings like whether you hear a chime when a new participant enters your conference. You can also adjust whether users join with their microphones on or off by default. I don't have any participants here, but if I did and needed to remove one, I just simply hover over their name, which brings up a Mute and More button, and if I choose the More button, I have the option to remove them. Click Screen Share to share your screen. It's typically easiest to choose to share your entire screen. I have two of those, so I just need to choose the correct one. The number 1 on my screen up here is courtesy of Zoom, which makes it very easy for me to distinguish between my two monitors. And after screen sharing is started, I can pull up anything I want to on my screen that I want to share with my participants. And the indicator at the top of the screen is letting me know that I am sharing this screen, and this is also where I can stop screen sharing. You can also use the screen share button to share a whiteboard with your participants where you can draw freehand and add text and shapes. Again, choose Stop Share when you want to return to the normal Zoom room. Clicking Chat pulls up the chat panel where you can message all students or use this drop-down menu to send a message to just one person. Similarly, you can send a file to the whole class through chat or share with just one participant. Click File and then your desired destination. I'll choose Google Drive and select the file that is currently set to private to illustrate how Zoom prompts me to adjust the sharing settings right now so that others will be able to view this item. To return to Zoom, click either the Open Zoom message, or at any time you can use the Zoom icon in your apps tray to return to the regular Zoom room if you need to. Next, you can record your meeting if desired. The indicator in the top left lets me know I'm recording, and I can pause as needed. And all users can utilize these reactions icons to provide positive feedback to the presenter or to participant comments. When you're done, choose End Meeting and select End the Meeting for all users. If you recorded your meeting, you'll get this conversion message, and we'll be able to choose where the recording saves. By default, it will save to a folder in your documents called Zoom. So those are the Zoom basics. Let me know if you have any questions.